Charity promises to give high school students a leg up after graduation.
WGEM's Claire Edlin was in Mount Sterling today. So Claire, what did you learn about the Teefey Foundation's pledge?
Daniel and Rasha, a new scholarship program just launched in Brown County, and it aims to help more students continue their educations. And school officials here say they couldn't be more pleased.
The Brown County Promise is an opportunity for us to invest in the students in Brown County.
A promise to help Brown County high school students thrive after graduation.
We want to make sure that every student that graduates from Brown County High School doesn't have economics or finances as a barrier to getting the post-secondary credential that they need.
In the last decade, the Teefey Family Foundation has given $1.6 million to 174 students. But the Brown County Promise will make financial assistance available for all qualifying recipients.
Some kids just aren't going to universities, and so if they want to go into the trades, it really helps them along.
To be eligible, students must be Brown County residents with at least 5 years of continuous enrollment in the county school district or St. Mary Catholic School. The money is available for a full-time enrollment in a college or trade school, but it is capped at $18,000 per student. Students must also continue their degree program full-time until completed. Brown County Superintendent Lan Eberly says he expects the scholarship to benefit the local schools in addition to the students.
I think it could
Students with the Brown County Promise Scholarship can put that money toward any college or university in the country. Daniel?
All right, thank you, Claire. With just 22 days left in the school year, Brown County High School graduates will be able to benefit from the Brown County Promise.